This AI Comic Maker site can generate comics with different styles. It provides solutions to problems like maintaining consistent character designs, generating dynamic poses, and placing multiple characters in a single scene. It even has a built-in page editor where you can easily add comic bubbles and texts. For example, look at what people created using this. Amazing, right? You can create a page like this within a few minutes. Comics Maker AI is the website we are going to use today. Create a free account and log in to the site. Upon registration, you are going to get free 100 credits. Today, I'm just going to do a basic comic page creation. You can start creating a new comic by clicking the Create button. Give a name to your project. Then select the page size and the font you like to use. Click the Create button again. Click Create Page. Now you will be directed to a page like this. The Script tab helps you to note down your story. It has nothing to do with AI, therefore, I'm not using that. The Characters tab is where you can create the characters for your comic. This helps a lot when generating consistent images and generating complex scenes. I'm going to create my first character. In this prompt box, you have to describe the basic appearance of the character. My character is a man with short hair and a beard. In the second prompt box, describe their clothing. I want him to wear a black suit and a top hat. For the style, I'll leave it as comic style. It's time to click Create Character button. This is the exact character I had in my mind. For now, I will name him Detective. Now I'm going to make my second character. This time a woman with pink side-cut hair and black lipsticks. As clothes, I want her to wear a pink suit. Now this was a mistake I made that I didn't know at that time. I will address this later, but for now, make sure your character is generated in the exact style you provided. I named this character Mia, and now we can create some backgrounds. As the first background, I created a small city with a port. I also added keywords like creepy and nighttime. For the second background, I generated a street view of the same city. This will be enough for now. Then it's time to create the scenes. There is an option to edit the pose of the character or input an image to copy the pose. You can already see the stick figure box on the left side. What this does is control the pose of your character. You can make necessary adjustments to get the necessary pose. For example, select the character and background you want. Now click Stick Figure. Then from the arrows appear, you can move that part in XYZ direction. You can click and drag to change the angle. Use mouse wheel to zoom in or out. I also need my other character to be in the same image. Select this option and you will get the second stick figure. Now select the second character and place him in the required position. Select the Rotate button to turn your character without rotating the whole scene. Okay, this is how I want the scene to be. I want Mia to hold an umbrella and Detective to be looking at Mia. I described that in the prompt box. Additionally, there are options to select the scene orientation and the shot type. Let's see what it creates. This is the image it generated. Now you might be able to see what the mistake I was talking about earlier. This character does not look like comic at all. In fact, it looked like the image generated during the character creation process. The other mistake is that somehow it managed to swap the characters. First, let's try recreating our character. Even though I regenerated the character, it kept generating realistic style images. For some reason, it gave me comic style after removing the keyword pink suit. Anyway, I managed to create this new character and named her Megan. Then I replaced Mia with this new character. I also swapped the characters to avoid the second mistake. Let's give another shot and see. Now it generated the image as I wanted. Except, the detective isn't looking at the woman as I described in the prompt. Also on both images, the woman wasn't holding an umbrella. Seems like it was too much to ask. But I was happy with this image. After that, I generated few more images that I need to make the first page. In the Page tab, you can create panels using this button. Adjust the panels as you want. Now click one of the panel and select the image you want to be in there. Then adjust the image. When adding text, I'm going to add a narration bubble to shortly describe the scene. Click this button to add comic bubbles. You can change the shape and colors of the comic bubble. We can use dotted line option to make it seems like a thought of the character. Next, I'm going to quickly add the speech bubbles. Don't forget to click the Save Page option, otherwise your progress will be deleted. This is the final result we got. I know the images are not that good, but considering the ability to create multiple consistent characters with different poses in same scene, this tool is pretty good. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.